Hello everyone, my name is Gita and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what do they like about you? You know, like what makes them, what's so likable. I didn't want to really go through and say like what do they love, because what if they just like something about you? Maybe that nobody runs around going, I love this about this person. I love that. You know, they actually more like think, hey, I like this about this person. I like that. So I'm going to stick with what do they like about you, you know. So also, in case you're inquiring about your friend or your coworker or your boss, it doesn't get all funky and awkward. So it can be a little bit more universal. So anyways, let's find out what they like about you. So we're going to have stone number 1 here with the lapis lazuli, stone number 2 with the blue tiger's eye, stone number 3 with the emerald, and stone number 4 with the malachite. So you can take a moment and pause the video if you have to and get out your pendulum and pick which stone. And while you're doing that, I would just like to say that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. Also, if you would be interested in knowing what my social medias are or my Patreon, you can see that at the very bottom of my video description. All right, so let's go ahead and find out. Let's get started and find out what do they like about you. All right, so I have the cards for stone number 1 with the lapis lazuli, and let's find out what they like about you. So this is kind of funny. So the angel showed me the spread yesterday, and we're gonna try it out and let's see how it goes. So so we have the 8 of cups, and we have the 9 of pentacles, clarifying nature communication number 37. I'll show you the card. We also have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, clarifying keep your temper, which is something apparently they like about you. And then we also have it's always tea time, and clarifying them is the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, as you can see them. So let's talk about what they like about you. And go to 37. Okay, they really like that you do not jump to conclusions and that you do not make assumptions about a situation, and you're open to possibilities that seem to be outside rational expectation. Okay, like you don't jump to conclusions. For some of you, you may be a medium of some sort. Not all of you. This isn't going to resonate with all of you, but that you communicate with beings from other realms. This is about communication. So they do like the way that you communicate in general, but you're also open to like maybe like paranormal type of things, spiritual things. You're open to the universe, and they really like that about you, and that you're very spiritual. You're really you maybe even try to communicate, or you are in touch with beings from other realms or within nature. Okay, and I'm really feeling the nature one because the 9 of Pentacles here. So I see that you're really in touch with nature. I feel like that you feel like a hiker in this one. Maybe you like to go hiking for some of you, or for a lot of you, but either way, I feel like you might go out into nature in order to maybe become more grounded, and to get in touch with your higher self and to yourself in general and spirit. And they like that about you. They like the spiritual aspect of you. They like what you do in that sense. They also like, and it's probably in relation to this, that because of all this and because of who you are very good at keeping your temper, okay? You don't allow anger to rule you. And they really look up to that. When things are going wrong with the tower, they, when things are going wrong with the tower and the tower's falling, it's not saying it's going to, or it is right now, but when the tower's falling and things aren't going your way, you always manage to stay calm when you're driving down the road. Maybe you're very good at counting to 10. But you're very good at keeping your temper. Let me read number 26 for a second. They like how you try to challenge the order in which things are done. You don't like, it seems like you don't really like to stay in cycles or schedules. You don't maybe do very well in schedules, and they like that. But I also feel like it's saying that sorry, just give me a second. You really like to shake up the order of things. And that you work really hard and you apply yourself. Though, I'm not feeling like you're like, oh, let's party. It's always tea time. Doesn't really mean that. It's like a mixture. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. There's two, it means both, but. So, I feel like that what this is trying to say with these 10s here is that you try to keep a balance, okay? And that you're not afraid to apply yourself and work really hard and keep to a schedule, but also how you're like, we don't have to do this. You don't like things to get really boring and everything, and otherwise things will start to get too tedious on you and you'll be like, you hit rock bottom. I feel like you get bored with the situation. So you really try to shake things up a bit and try and keep things going, like keep things interesting. You're definitely not a boring person, I'm feeling like. And that even when you're going through hard times, you know how to take a break and say, you know what, I'm going to put that over here for right now, and now I'm going to enjoy myself and relax. And because you've been working really hard. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. Sorry about that. Oh, did I say I'm not saying what science could be associated with it. It doesn't matter. This one not too much. All right. I'm not feeling, but this is here Sagittarius and Aries energy, but I don't know. I think it could be any sign. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like I didn't have it set up to be any sign, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I'm going to move on to stone number 2. Alright, so I have the cards for stone number 2 with the blue tiger's eye, and let's find out what they like about you. So we have Becoming Braver, Wake Up, and I Wonder What Will Happen Next. And then the cards clarifying these is Judgment and Justice for Becoming Braver. And we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, both in the reverse for Wake Up. And then we have the sun and the world for I wonder what will happen next. That's actually telling me something. Okay, this is interesting. I'm trying this new spread, okay, that the angels showed me. And they're communicating through me. I mean, not through me, to me, through it, about it. That makes sense. I'm trying to learn about it. So you guys get to be my guinea pig. So don't complain, all right? I'm trying to figure it out. This isn't solid how this is going down. So they like how you become stronger and braver every day. You're really resilient, and you really learn from your experiences, and that you're growing stronger. They appreciate that. They like that about you, how you're willing to learn, you're willing to go through these different experiences, and how you make decisions and you try to keep things balanced. You try to do what's right. You try and keep things fair and just. And you're becoming braver at doing those things. You're becoming braver at also doing the right thing. Maybe it was not as easy for a while and you kind of fell into what society mostly expected from you, but they do appreciate how you're trying to grow as a person. How you're trying to become a better person. And I think that's something whenever you recognize that with anybody, it's really a good thing to try to help cultivate in somebody. They also like how they want you to wake up. For the most part, you're more woke than everybody else, but you're pretty woke, okay? They like how you are able to recognize your moments but I feeling though at the moment you're not maybe feeling this so much. You're feeling kind of sluggish and everything, and not in the best of moods. That is telling me it's something that you're actually doing now. But for the most part, you are pretty woke. They like that about you. But there is something they feel like that you are missing out on. They want you to go after it, basically, not miss out on it. This is a little different. It is telling me a little bit about you. They do like how, generally though, you're a very logical thinker, and you're usually very honest, direct, intelligent person. And you try to be very careful with what you do, so you kind of move really slowly, but also you can, I'm sensing intuitively you can be a bit of an overthinker, just saying in general, not saying that they actually like that about you, but that is something that you might tend to do. This is funny. So wake up and I wonder what will happen next. So they do like, though, that you are a very adventurous person, though, and that I'm like trying to find words to articulate what I'm trying to say. Like, it's your moment, and generally you try to keep an eye out and listen to when you should be making moves. Like, maybe you have an intuition that tells you when you should do something, but you're pretty aware and you're self-aware. They like that, and that you do try to listen to your higher self and your intuition and act on things as you're supposed to, like when things come up. So then we have, I wonder what will happen next. And this is like double meanings for both of these. So they do like that you're an adventurer and you're not afraid of change, but you do like to pause. You pause before action, because you're trying to figure out, you're trying to anticipate what's going to happen next. Okay. But I will tell you what will happen next. It's actually telling me what will happen next. Whatever will happen next between you and this person is going to be very positive and bring about completion and integration, and that I feel like you do have a strong connection, and these are very good cards. So whatever is going to happen between both of you, I feel like could involve improving the world, maybe doing something to improve the world. Dare I say, like, maybe you'll save the world, but no. But do something to improve the world, to better the world, to make a change, to bring a light onto the world. That's what I'm getting as the words I just got. But it's something that you can do. You definitely can contribute. But what they like about you is that you know this. Like, maybe not between the both of you, but I'm feeling like you know that you're meant to do something much bigger than most people, and they like that you know that you're woke, you know, okay? And you're, for the most part though, you're ready for adventure. You're ready to do the next step. You're getting ready. If you're not ready now, generally you are, okay? But if you're not ready now, you will be soon, okay? It says does pause before action. So you do think your actions through. So, but they do appreciate the way that, the way you think things through. They appreciate the way that you are awake and you're trying to reach your true, reach your true potential and follow the path that you're meant to follow, and become the person and fulfill the purpose that you're meant to fulfill. Anyways, that's what they're thinking about you, or they like about you. That sounds like a lot. If they don't think about you like that, I would be surprised. But I'm sure that they have some simpler version than all this. But I'm just trying to describe what it is. To them, it might just be an all-in-all feeling, and I'm just trying to describe the feeling they have about you. They may not even think about it, and they may not even break it down like that. They just think, oh yeah, I like that about that person. I like that about that person when that comes to them, but they just think that I like that, and they don't sit there and dwell on it or anything. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to move on to stone number 3. Alright, so I have the cards for stone number 3 with the emerald, and let's find out what they like about you. This is funny. So we have Lead the Way. This is a new spread I'm doing. The angel showed me, so I feel like I have to repeat that every time. But anyway, so number 34, Impossible Things. Then we also have number 19, Who in the World Are You? And I didn't quite understand that until I got these cards. That's what I have, these clarifying cards. So we have the 7 of Pentacles and Death in Reverse, clarifying Lead the Way. We have Strength and the 4 of Cups, clarifying Impossible Things. And then we have the 7 of Swords and Judgment, clarifying Who in the World Are You? All right. This is a heavily intuitive read, okay? Just so you know. So they love how you are a very good leader, and you show others how it's done, and you help others. I feel like you really help others a lot. You don't give up on people easily. You don't give up on things easily. You're a very determined person. You always find the solution to a problem. And even if you will stop and assess the situation, make sure you're on the right path. So you're very good at staying on the right path and doing the right thing, staying on the right path and leading others down the correct path. And that's something they like about you. Let's see. This one was a little bit more confusing, Impossible Things. But again, it's like when you believe in yourself and you believe in others and their ability to do things that might seem impossible to them or even you. Like they're like, I can't believe I can do that. And And it's saying that that you are very strong in that sense, and that you don't just settle on anything because you believe in you don't settle, okay? Because you believe and you know that you can have that impossible thing, you can get that impossible thing, you can do that impossible thing, the things that seem impossible to other people, that you go after them. You're definitely a go-getter, that's for sure. Let's see. And then for who in the world are you? This one's funny because at first I was like, oh, well, you know, what do they like? They like how you get to know them. Yeah, they do like how you're getting to know them. They do like that, but what it is they like the way that you get to know other people, how you're able to strategize and think, and it's actually they like how you judge people for the most part. And they like how you're able to figure out, you know, is this person a good person? Is this someone we want to be working with? Is this some you're a very good judge of character. That's what I'm seeing here. That was a little bit easier than the last two. I'm getting better at it, right? This is a new spread. I'm going to get better at it. But the spread is actually very useful in some ways. And it opens up the possibilities of doing different things that are fun. Yep. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I'm going to move on to stone number 4. All right, so I have the cards for stone number 4 with the malachite here, and let's find out what they like about you. So this is a new spread. I've said this like 4 times now. This is a new spread I was shown to do by the angels, which can open up to do some pretty cool things. So your guys are the guinea pigs. Sorry, you're the first ones, you're the guinea pigs. So anything I'm doing is not going to be 100% certain how I'm going to do it every time. It's just I'm trying it out to try to see how I can do things and what its possibilities are for the spread. So it's spreads working with oracle cards. So the first oracle card I got is Growing Up. Then we have Shine Bright Like a Candle. And then we have Follow Your Own Good Advice. And then the cards clarifying these cards. Sorry. So clarifying Growing Up, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Swords. And clarifying Shine Bright Like a Candle, we have the Hangman and we have the Magician. And then to clarifying Follow Your Own Good Advice, we have the Two of Cups and the King of Cups. All right, so what do they like? So they really like that you're always trying to grow and experience it. You don't have a problem with growing old. You appreciate your wisdom and you like growing wise and smart in that way. You're not afraid to go forward, charge forward into, like you're not afraid of growing old. And that you want to grow and experience it. You like a growing, experiencing. You like starting new things. You're not afraid of change. And doing things to improve your situation. And then we have Shine Bright Like a Candle. They like how, like, you're very strong, okay? And you have this strength that you know no matter what, because you've been through so much, that you know that you'll make it through most things that are happening. You know you're going to make it through it, okay? You're not afraid of sacrifice. You know that you know that sometimes things have to be sacrificed for change and for things to improve. Again, that's why you're not afraid of change. But they do like that. Again, they like how you're very wise. Okay. They also like how you're able to manifest these things. You're able to manifest, like make a sacrifice and then manifest the next thing you're supposed to be doing. They like that about you. And then we have follow your own good advice. They like that you trust yourself. They trust, like you do follow your own good advice. You know what's best for you, and again, you're really wise, and you know that you'll make it through things, and so you're very good at giving advice. You're very good at following your own advice. You trust yourself. You have faith in yourself and your ability to know what's right and what you should be doing. And that's also when it comes to your relationships as well. With your relationships and love, where love is involved, you're very good at love advice. And that you know that you're able to give up a relationship or anything like that. You're able to do that if you know that that is not a healthy relationship for you. And you're very good at advising other people to give up their relationships if they're being not treated very well, or is some kind of situation that is definitely not helping them or serving them or helping them grow as a person. Again, it's like this person, they think they like that you're very wise. It's all a lot of wisdom here. And with your age, you've grown and gotten a lot of wisdom. It says rejection of perpetual youth. In case that means anything, I didn't read that part. But you know what's best for you. And you know what you can do. And then if there's anything that you have done, again, it feels like, you know, the sacrifice is coming in with a relationship thing too. Like, you know when you're supposed to sacrifice and you know what to do. You're very emotionally calm. It feels like they like that you're like really emotionally calm and you're emotionally mature. Well, that's very interesting spread here. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.